Where'd you get that sick shirt?
You already know.
Blocktoberfest?
I sure did.
Nice. How was the event? How was Blocktoberfest?
It was good. I told Jason this too. I just feel like it gets bigger and better every year.
I had people over for the Iowa State game, which was a choice I had to make, but
I understand.
I missed out for sure. So
It's okay.
Sorry for lying, everyone who thought I was going to be there. And actually, this episode has something to do with the episode that we had Jay Hinkle on, because we mentioned a few episodes back when Jason was on that in season 1, we actually recorded a whole episode about 2000s comedies, and it's the only episode that we've never released, and it's currently sitting in the Wait You're Mad unreleased vault that will never see the light of day.
So, I'm sorry, can you hear him? Bro, lay down. Just see his stupid little butthole right now because his tail is so high looking at something on the solarium, and it makes me...
When you see a little dog beehole, it means that they're excited and probably going to bark. It's really annoying. Because their tail isn't...
And it's a big beehole with my dog, with my Great Dane.
Yeah, your dog does have a big beehole. It's an XXL. It's a Magnum beehole.
It is. He keeps it really fresh and clean, though.
Yeah, that's great. This is getting weird. Is this too much, guys? Is this too much?
What was that?
Going too far? What's too far?
We're cutting all of that. Please do not have any conversation about my dog's anus on this episode. I appreciate it.
We'll see.
Okay. So, yes, what Maddie said, we just weren't giving these movies the justice they deserve. So this is our official take 2. The comedy movies that define the 2000s.
I remember when we were in high school, we would always get dropped off at the movie theater, and our local theater was the Carmike theater.
Yes, the experience felt so grand between like just the layout. You waited at the ticket booth, and then there were talk about luxury. There were 2 different concession stands there. Remember, there was one right when you walked in, but if you kept walking back, there's another one.
Yes,
and the theaters just felt so big, and maybe that was me being small, but I still remember the details on the walls.
Remember, the cool thing was, I think tickets were like $5 back in the day. And then I remember you'd have a little extra money to get like one thing at the concession stand. We weren't going all out like we can now. But then in the bathroom, there were these little machines that you could get little glittery chapsticks and all these things. And I remember the glittery little tiny mini chapsticks that were like blue raspberry, green apple, so perfectly.
Yes.
Wow.
It was so cool.
R.I.P. R.I.P. They're both gone.
I know. Well, the one that I've been talking about closed in 2008 and was torn down in 2010. And that just seems crazy. It seems like longer than that, honestly, that it's been not in my life.
Yeah.
It's very tragic.
That's sad. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about comedies of the 2000s. Some are cult classics only because we were so young when we saw them. And I think some got a lot more love than maybe they should have. So we're going to talk about that. But first, what are you mad about this week, Lex?
I always feel so silly when I go into these rants because it's like, duh. But everyone can agree with me on this, I think. But my mad this week is grocery prices. Specifically while being on a Mediterranean diet like I have been for the past 3 weeks. It's all about whole foods, lean proteins, fresh fruits and veggies, olive oil, nuts, fish, all that good stuff. Basically eating the way people do along the Mediterranean coast, right? And it's supposed to be one of the healthiest diets out there. However, I am spending $150 to $200 a week for 2 people to eat, which feels insane. And it feels like a crime it's like impossible to eat healthy or unprocessed anymore.
I believe it. I don't ever go to the grocery store barely at all anymore because of that.
Yeah.
And I used to be like a once a week, meticulously planned out kind of prep some things, a lot of fish, a lot of lean meat, like you said. And now it's so expensive. Like 2 pieces of chicken breast, which I kind of don't F with anyways. But that's like $9 now if you don't get like the big over processed, huge hormone filled Tyson one. You know what I mean? Like I'm not buying
exactly.
that. I'm buying the middle ground one. I'm assuming you're probably the same.
I mean, I'm like eating everything from scratch. So every recipe calls for 12 fresh herbs and salmon that cost as much as filling up your gas tank. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Pine nuts. Do you know how expensive pine nuts are?
I do.
It's ridiculous.
Nuts are expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sends my heart racing every time I'm at the checkout. Maybe that's my cardio because I haven't fit that in quite yet.
You're like, how much is this going to cost? It should actually be a game.
I guess living longer costs extra. So that's unfair, but shout out to Sage.
Oh my God. It's her chat GPT. I forget every time.
Yeah. Sage has been a lifesaver with this diet. Every week I ask it to curate 3 to 4 recipes that will fit 2 people and then break that down into a grocery shopping list and add in some healthy snacks that all align with my diet.
Damn.
So, yeah.
And she pulls through, like, you're like, sweet, these are great.
Sage is like, copy and paste this into your iPhone notes and turn it into check boxes so you can check it off as you go. Good luck, babe. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Wow.
So I'm very excited because it is chili season and I have a very good chili recipe.
Exciting. I've not made chili yet this year. We have not done that. So I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I figured I should get it in before it's 80 degrees again this weekend. So
I know. We're in that time of year where you never know what's going to happen throughout the day. Is it going to stay 60? Is it going to go to 85? Dressing rooms.
So now that we've talked about my mad for entirely too long, I would love to hear what you're mad about this week.
I have no plan. I'm just going to start bitching. I'm tired. I think I do this all the time. I'm just in decision fatigue. We tried to talk about buying Ariana Grande concert tickets and the logistics of this. The pre-sale goes on sale, I think, tomorrow at 10 a.m. And just talking about how many tickets each person is trying to get and for what day. And this show's in a year. So it's like bottom of the barrel shit for me to think about right now. But I have to, and I'm forcing myself. But my brain only has so much fucking capacity each day. And I'm like, I don't know how to make it bigger.
I know. I'm going to laugh because this has been a big fucking deal, these goddamn tickets. And I'm just going to laugh if we completely overestimated the amount of effort that is going to go into this.
Yes. We're big Ariana Grande fans. I know like people who don't know. But we love every album that she comes out with. Kind of like how people are Taylor Swift fans. We like Ariana Grande.
Yes.
Maybe not like as like personally as much as the Taylor Swift people do or whatever, but we just like her music and like R&B or whatever. So
yes,
we are trying to figure out how to go to this concert. It's in a year and
literally next August.
Yeah,
we're talking an actual year.
There's like, but she's only doing 10 she's only doing shows in 10 places, so it's extremely, extremely limited. And so I've heard that they're going to be really, really difficult to get, more difficult even than the Eras Taylor Swift tour. So that's what we're trying to figure out for tomorrow. So
yeah,
why do they sell tickets at 10 a.m. during the day? Like, do people have fucking jobs? Like, I'm so confused.
No, people don't have jobs, but luckily I have a boss that is very supportive of live music and going to concerts, so I think she'll understand.
Well, then it's all on you, babe. I think most people don't like or care about Ariana Grande, so for those
we're gonna cut a lot of that.
Good news. We're moving on.
Here we go.
Great news.
Great news.
I want to set the tone with when we say 2000s comedy movies, we're talking about that very specific era between 2000 and 2009. We might like accidentally say something, give or take a year, so give us a little grace here. But that is like the sweet spot, I feel like, before streaming took over.
Yeah. So 2000 to 2009, basically the last time comedies dominated the box office. So you had to either see it in theaters, rent it at Blockbuster, or years later, catch it on TBS like 47 times,
Oh my
probably after
God.
midnight.
There's like so many movies. Like I think The Hangover even to this day is on 24/7 on TV, which isn't a bad one to catch, right?
No, not at all. But also with when we mentioned Blockbuster in this, it gave me a flashback to DVD commentary era, like Seth Rogen cackling over his own jokes, basically a feature of it.
Those were fun. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is that the comedies that I've seen that are newer in this day and age, whether they're on Netflix, whatever, they just do not hit the same way that our old ones from the 2000s did. And why do you think that is?
I think we can say this together. Cancel culture.
I think
because
that's a
let's
piece.
be real.
I think
let's be real.
That's definitely a piece. And when you watch some of these, you're like, holy shit, I forgot people said these things out loud.
I know, it like stings you to your core. Like, you're not the one saying it, but it hurts you as if you did.
You're like, ooh, the
especially
hard R
if you
constantly.
Yeah.
Or a lot of gays. There's a lot of the use of the word gay, like calling it things bad.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah. And that's just scratching the surface. Like The Ringer.
Yeah.
Have you seen that fucking movie?
Yes, and
like what? Like
that's
these
what I'm
movies
saying.
can't
Like
exist.
half of these movies would never make it past a studio pitch nowadays, and I can't believe we went through a whole production with them without thinking, is this okay? Yeah, I feel like in the 2000s, comedies like thrived on pushing boundaries with offensive jokes were like the point. And now, like in the 2000s, you saw it in theaters, you laughed or like cringed about the joke, but it ended there. Now it lives on TikTok with 3 million stitches and people explaining why it's problematic. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely pros and cons. I definitely like am glad that they're not, making a ton of bad jokes at people's expenses.
Yeah.
But I do think sometimes people can be too careful too. So it's a balance, right?
It is a balance.
What I've also seen is they're coming out now with so many sequels and prequels of like all these blockbuster hits. And so they're not putting out as many high risk movies. Like some of these were lower budgets and just ended up being hilarious. And you can't pitch these movies anymore and no one's showing up to comedies in the theater. I don't know if you've thought about this or noticed this, but I didn't really until I just started thinking about it. What comedy movies doing well in the theaters?
No, it's seriously, they usually go straight to Netflix or Prime now. They skip the theaters altogether.
Exactly. And so like they're only putting out prequels, sequels, Marvels, just whatever does well on a monetary basis is what they're putting out. And it's not, again, they're not taking risks. So it's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad. Okay, so now let's move along to the fun part. We're putting two comedy movies head to head and arguing which one deserves the W.
And you, dear listeners, get to decide if we nailed it or if we completely butchered your favorite, which I'm sure there will be a lot of instances that we do that because our opinion is not always right, believe it or not.
Yeah, we're not professional critics, but we're good at giving our opinion. So let's do it.
Let's go.
First one, Will Ferrell Face Off. Anchorman versus Step Brothers. What a doozy to kick things off with.
And I did put, if we need to get to this, do you know what the percentages are?
Yeah, I see them. I figured maybe we give our opinion and then we can tell people last which one technically won.
So,
yeah, for sure.
So Anchorman or Step Brothers? I highly, highly prefer Step Brothers. I think it's a little bit smarter. I think the jokes are more long lasting. And I think that Anchorman tends to just kind of be like shock value quotes.
Yes. I actually wrote that Anchorman felt like it was written for guys quoting it in the locker room, and then they did for 15 years straight.
You're
So
so right. And the
even
quotes
at
are
a young
great.
age, I watched it and I felt like this wasn't for me. This was for the boys. And that's fine because we have shows for the girls too. But agree 100% Step Brothers.
And I think most people would, although we did ask our Instagram friends to give us some feedback and their opinions. And a couple people did say that Anchorman was the best of all time from the 2000s. And I can definitely see why they said that because of the quotability. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And the Afternoon Delight piece, like,
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't know that song now because of that movie?
Yeah. It was so random too. You're just like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
And I love that about a movie too. Not saying I hate Anchorman, but have to go with Step Brothers on this one.
same. And that's just as quotable. And my favorite part of Step Brothers is I only know the song Sweet Child of Mine because of that movie
Yeah.
where Adam Scott plays Derek, and it's so
Yeah.
fucking funny. There's family singing the song, like brilliant, brilliant.
They casted both of those movies so perfectly, both of them.
Yeah, Dale and Brennan, too good. So we're gonna ad lib this. So for the Will Ferrell face off, Anchorman, Step Brothers, we picked Step Brothers as the winner, but I'm gonna have you guess what year did both of these movies come out?
Oh, but I'm not good at this kind of shit. Anchorman, let's go 2001. I don't know. Step Brothers, oh, 9.
Close. Anchorman, you were a little bit off, was 2004,
Okay.
and Step Brothers was 2008. So
Okay.
almost spot on with
Wasn't
that.
terrible. You get to do
Yeah.
the next one. I hate numbers.
Oh yeah, we'll switch. But I think it's fun
Okay.
for the audience. Like they'll sit there and like guess, so it'll be fun.
Yeah. Enjoy. So, next one. The Ben Stiller Showdown. We got Dodgeball versus Zoolander. Let's start with what year did Dodgeball come out?
Okay, I'm gonna guess 2000. I'm gonna guess around the same time as Anchorman. I'm gonna guess 2004, and I know that Zoolander came out before that because it was like the time of like models being really. I'm gonna guess like 2002 for Zoolander.
Okay, you got Dodgeball correct. 2004. Zoolander was 2001.
Okay,
So very close.
so at the
Good
early end of our
job.
both of
I
these are
knew
at the
you'd be
early
good
end of
at
our
this.
2000s. Okay, tell me about your opinion here. Ben Stiller is honestly one of my favorite actors of all time. I fucking love him. I think he does a really good job at being a fucking asshole or being like a super nice guy, and I love that he can do both.
It's not that I'm like disregarding him as a good actor. It's that there is something about Ben Stiller that irks me. It's like cilantro for people.
Mm-hmm.
Some people love it, but for me he tastes like soap. Like
Oh my
I don't
god.
know. There's something about his face. I don't and it's so mean, but he just irks me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was a Happy Gilmore fan and he was really fucking mean to Happy's grandma. But
Oh yeah, he was like in the nursing home on that one.
yeah, but
Okay.
I just like always I never got a taste for Ben Stiller.
Oh, something about Mary. Like that's where he was in the 90s. This is post up. Like that's where like I
Yeah.
started loving him.
Well, I think that was another thing. Oh, it's mean. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. Why don't you shut the fuck up about my man Benny Boy?
Yeah. It's just mean. It's just mean.
I bet a lot of people agree with you though, but I love him and he was one of these people that really started taking off on his own during this time period.
Yeah. I do have a strong opinion about these two movies though.
I'm so curious.
I am Dodgeball all the way. Zoolander irks me to my core, and it's probably the Ben Stiller effect. You know, like he was
so
just too wild for me in that movie. I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Oh my god.
Too much for me.
I go the opposite way. Okay, this is really, really hard for me though, because Dodgeball was one of like the 5 movies that my family owned, right? Like we know every single line of it. Like You're about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop. Or like I can literally say the whole entire movie. But I have to go Zoolander. I think that is even more quotable. And I think that it was like a satire for the fashion and modeling industry of the early 2000s, and they killed it. Like they just did such a good job of making it like smart but really really stupid.
It makes me feel funny.
Like so many good quotes, and we have a quote challenge coming up later, so I don't want to go through and like say too many of them. So
yeah. But if you want to know what everyone else thought, the general public, 72% went with Dodgeball and 64% went with Zoolander.
This is Rotten Tomatoes, so it's like critics.
Yeah.
Critically acclaimed films here, people.
Oops. Sorry. Did we even say it for the last one? What the percentages were?
I don't think so. Hey, backtrack. Anchorman was 66% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Step Brothers was 54%, which actually to me is unjust. Like that's fucking
It's probably because there's more men than women in the population, and like we said, that's a man movie.
It kind of is. But then like, you know, they had the Veronica Corningstone piece, but alas, we're backtracking.
All right, moving forward with this episode.
Okay. So moving on.
Like, if I get them right, it's only because I already knew it. It's not because I cheated, guys.
This is like my family constantly thinks that I cheat at Jeopardy because it just so happens the episodes I watch with them, I get a lot of them right. And then they think I watched it before.
She's always low-key flexing, guys.
Anyway,
it's not my fault that I get everything right.
Okay, this theme of this showdown is A Boys' Night Gone Bad. We're going to go Superbad and The Hangover. What years do you think they came out?
Okay. Superbad. I can't even remember when I first watched these movies, but I know I saw Superbad in the theaters. And so that really bothers me that I have no idea. And I'm just blankly throwing 2008 out there.
2007. Close.
Oh, I was close. Okay, The Hangover had to have been like, I'm going to throw 2008 out there again.
2009.
Oh, shit.
This one's really, really difficult, I think, because they're both fantastic.
Yeah. I feel like Superbad is like the most accurate depiction of teenage desperation. And then The Hangover is basically those same kids grown up trying to be adults and still partying.
Yeah. I love both of these movies so much. This was a difficult one for me.
Yeah. Both are highly quotable.
Yeah.
But
like Superbad, the girl dancing and leaving the period mark on his pants. Classic.
Yeah. It's so true.
And like, I mean,
remember what a whirlwind, like everyone, McLovin was a sensation when that movie came out.
It was either between that or Muhammad.
Yeah.
Statistically, Muhammad is the most number one name in the world.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. But then there's The Hangover with the three best friends that anyone could have.
Mike Tyson, Bradley Cooper was a hottie patati in it. Loved him.
Hey, motherfucker.
Well, Zach Galifianakis, that was like his first thing. And Ken Jeong. Yeah, he was so good. Yep.
I did go with nostalgia because for me, for some reason, I think it was because Superbad, when it came out, it was more relatable to me because of my age. So I went with Superbad. I resonated with it more. I could relate a little bit more. So I'm going Superbad.
I went The Hangover. I went the opposite way. I love Superbad, but The Hangover has like just a tiny bit of, I think, you know, one thing that they did is at the end, maybe this is why I did it one extra point, is because the guy from Old School who sings the "I fucking every now and then I fall apart," he made an entrance. He made a surprise entrance at the end.
And that sold it for Maddie. That sealed the deal.
Yeah. What song did he do in that?
I don't remember.
What song did he do at the end?
I don't know.
I'll take you to the candy shop. Didn't
Oh,
he do
yeah.
that? Which actually reminds me of another 2000s
Oh,
movie.
Date Movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Date Movie was such a good parody movie. I mean, some of the parody movies were hit and miss, and Scary Movie and Date Movie were two that didn't miss.
Oh yeah, that I think we have some unpopular opinions about that later on, but that is a good one, but so stupid and so bad.
Yes.
But yeah, shout out to Danny Finnerty. Great job. All you had to do was add a little fuck into these, and you really became a 2000s movie celebrity.
Sensation. There's a guy that's viral on TikTok just for adding unnecessary fucks into songs. It's like Sweet Caroline fucking ba ba ba.
Dude, this is what he's literally copying off of him. Unless it's
Yeah.
him.
Well, no, it's not him. It's some kid. Oh, I shouldn't say a kid. He's probably our age.
Kurt and I watched Old School the other day. It was great, but alas.
Oh,
but anyway,
speaking of
Old School.
Before we move along, Maddie, we gotta tell them what the critics said.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So Superbad had a whopping 88%
On Roddy Tees.
While The Hangover had 79%.
Could you call it Roddy Tees for me, baby?
Roddy Tees. Hold on. I bet you'll never guess what's coming next. Frat boy wedding movies. We got Wedding Crashers versus Old School.
Years? I'm going to guess
which one Maddie's going with, but let's do the years.
Wedding Crashers? I have no idea. I'm going to guess 2006 or 2007. I'll do 2007 for fun. And then Old School was probably 2001. Same time as Zoolander.
Okay, we got Wedding Crashers at 2005.
Oh, rats.
And Old School, 2003. Wow.
That's a lot later than I
you guys.
expected.
She's just trying to show that she's not cheating.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, there's no possibly good explanation for her to get them wrong.
I thought Old School was honestly older than that. But Wedding Crashers versus Old School, I have a very, very strong opinion on this one.
Okay.
Old School, 100%. I fucking hate Wedding Crashers. I don't even think it's funny. But I love Vince Vaughn. I just think, and Owen Wilson, but I just think that movie sucks to me.
That's so funny because The Boyfriend, that's like his like comfort movie that he watches all the time.
Really?
All the time is Wedding Crashers.
Sorry, boyfriend.
Yeah. I don't know. I respect Old School more, but I think Wedding Crashers is more rewatchable to me. And I just I hated watching my boy Blue die. That really bummed me out.
But like he was looking at titties and like he loved that. So
yeah,
I think it was like a good death. And then Will Ferrell sang a song at the funeral. What was it?
Yeah, come on with your fucking songs.
You're my boy Blue. You're my boy Blue.
It was Porti Valeri. It says it's like a Spanish looking song.
Oh, are you?
That's Step Brothers.
From Step Brothers, where he sings the Italian song by Andrea Bocelli.
No, it's saying "You're my boy Blue," but it's not telling me the song. What song? Dust in the Wind.
Oh yeah.
How does that go? Remind me.
Close my eyes.
Oh,
if only for a moment, and the moment's gone. It's the first song I learned how to play on guitar. That's how I remember it.
Often they had Will Ferrell sing in like every movie.
It's so good. Yeah, that movie's so funny. I don't know. I think Old School is It was like one of the first movies to do it. So I think that's why I think I respect it and it's so important.
That's what I'm saying. I respect it, but honestly, like, could go a long time without watching it. Maybe because it is so heavy in my memory.
God, I
But
don't think Wedding Crashers is funny at all. I want to. Maybe I need
it's like,
that needs a rewatch for me probably.
yeah, it's just such a good, like a feel good comedy. I don't know.
I love Vince
Whereas
Vaughn
like Old
usually.
School's a little depressing. Like these guys are, they think they're being awesome and they're just throwing their lives away.
Yeah, it's funny.
Anyways, let's see what the critics said. Roddy Tease.
Wedding Crashers 75% and Old School got 60%. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Moving along to the Stoner Smackdown.
The Stoner Smackdown. I bet people know exactly what these two movies are. I think they're somewhat, they have similar vibes, which I get why they're put together because I did it. But I'm so stupid. How is this going? Is this going okay? Because like I don't want this to be another flop of an episode. Lex, do you feel good about this?
Yeah, I think it's good. We're not just listing off names this time. So, and agreeing that we both saw it and saying a few quotes and moving on.
Literally, we just would throw out movies and put them out there and then like be like, haha, that one's funny. But have you seen Grandma's Boy?
Yes, there was no debate. It was all agreeance and it was just naming.
No facts, no dates, no Roddy Tease. We're gonna make Roddy Tease a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to make Roddy Tease a thing here, okay?
You're doing a fucking great job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Stoner Smackdown. Grandma's Boy or Pineapple Express?
Okay. I'm thinking Grandma's Boy 2002. And Pineapple Express, wasn't that later in life? Let's go 9.
Grandma's Boy 2006. And
oh, wow.
Pineapple, before its time, kind of on the stoner piece, right? Like, yeah. I think the stoner movies kind of like really started.
I don't know why I felt like Grandma's Boy was like nearly the 90s. I felt like it's just been around forever. Been talked about for ages, you know?
Yeah. And then Pineapple Express was 2008. I clearly remember going to that in the movie theater because everyone was pretty excited about that back in.
I just remember my college boyfriend being obsessed with it. And so I felt like it was fairly new still when I went to college. Express. Yeah.
And Grandma's Boy is my husband's like favorite rewatch movie ever. This one's hard for me because I think I don't know. There's pros and cons to both. There's one thing that I hate, and it's like a movie where people are on a quest, like or like they're in trouble and they're just like having this whole night where all these things are happening.
It stresses you out.
Oh, it pisses me off.
Yeah, you're just like, God damn, you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper.
Yes, so that's my struggle with Pineapple Express. But then Grandma's Boy, I do like the whole. I think the whole robotic guy that they work for in that video game place is so fucking funny. I haven't made up my mind yet, if you can't tell. Have you?
I just feel like, personally, there was a period of time where the dynamic duo of James Franco and Seth Rogen could do no wrong. Yeah. And this was like a staple in that period. And I just got to go with Pineapple Express. Which pains me because I'm an Adam Sandler girly and I believe that's a Happy Madison production is Grandma's Boy is. But I gotta go with Pineapple Express on this one.
For my husband, I'm going Grandma's Boy. That's the tipping point.
And because you like to challenge perspectives. So
I do. And I think Pineapple Express is so funny. Like if this and this had a baby and fuck. Yeah. Like, there's so many funny quotes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Thug life. Don't they like say thug life at one point?
It's very quotable. Grandma's Boy though is like, oh my God. I don't know. The way that they make fun of the robot guy is so funny. Like where do they have that outfit in the Matrix? And like where the guy's like zzz, zzz, zzz,
Dude,
and acts like a robot.
when you were talking about the robotic arm, I don't know why. I filled out this whole outline without thinking about this movie once. Bubble Boy.
Oh, I love that movie. Like more than most
Shout
people
out
will ever
to
know.
Bubble Boy. Yes, I'm watching that tonight.
Oh my God, Jake
No, I'm
Gyllenhaal's
not.
such a
I'm
young.
watching the Vikings Bears game, but I will watch that very soon.
Yeah, like James or what's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal in it is such a like a young cutie patootie. That must be like early 2000s too.
2001.
Okay. That was a really good movie. And
Because
that is very satirical. Yeah. Like the way that the mom acts is crazy. Like that's a good one.
God. Underrated humor that I love. Underrated. But yeah, I Googled it because I wasn't sure if it fell in the 90s or 2000s because it was right on that border in my mind. And yeah, 2001.
Deserves so much more credit than it gets, honestly.
Yes. Anyways, according to Roddy T's, your pick is extremely wrong, Maddie. Grandma's Boy got 15%.
15%.
And Pineapple Express 68%.
Okay. Well,
this next one.
The world wasn't ready for Grandma's Boy yet then. Okay.
Oh, I guess not. But look at how long it's been standing since.
But look at like what that would be rated now. I feel like now it would get way more than 15%.
Dude, do you think they'll ever come out with an additional rating that's for all the movies made before like 2018?
I feel like a lot more movies passed the Bechdel test. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the 3-part test to evaluate female representation in a movie. So you ask these 3 questions.
Oh.
Does the film have at least 2 women? And do these women talk to each other? And then do they talk about something other than a man?
I have heard of that.
And things have to pass this because back in the day, there was no movies like this.
Yes. So we got rated G, rated PG. Wait, is there a G? Is it just PG, PG-13, and R?
Oh, there's G. There's G.
There's like G. Okay, down. I thought I made that up. So we'll say this is rated F for fail. But it's not a fail because we love them. So
what?
I don't know. Any of the movies made in the 2000s or before.
Rated G.
No, I said, are you lost?
I can still laugh.
This next one kind of fucked me up.
Me too. These are 2 of the best movies of all time, I would honestly say.
How dare you pit these 2 movies against each other and pit Paul Rudd against himself?
But they're Judd Apatow movies, so I think I'm following suit here. And
it makes
Paul
sense. Rudd. Okay.
Which is also he's in going through these lists. I was like, oh my God, Paul Rudd is in so many of these movies too.
He's a diamond in the rough. I love that man.
Doesn't get enough credit either.
No. Nope. He's great. So we got Apatow aces.
Yes. Knocked Up versus Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Okay, Maddie. What years?
Okay. Knocked Up was before Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm going to say Knocked Up was 2005 or 6. I'm going to go 6, and I'm going to say Forgetting Sarah Marshall was 8.
Knocked Up was 7, so you're very close. And of course you knew Forgetting Sarah Marshall, 2008.
I'm just going to lead with Forgetting Sarah Marshall is on my top, like one of my top favorite movies of all time. So
yeah,
Knocked Up is so good though. Like it kills me to choose one or the other, but Forgetting Sarah Marshall I just have to go with it.
Yes, this was very hard because I love Knocked Up and then I loved This Is 40, like with the same family. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Now I'm getting closer to 40. I think it would actually be funny. I think I watched it early in life where I didn't get it.
I watch it often. And again, Paul Rudd, I love him so
and
much.
Leslie Mann. John Apatow's wife.
And his daughters are the daughters in that. And they're so stinking cute. They're still young and cute and both of those. And they're all grown up now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maude is now directing.
I
She's
saw that.
directing her first movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. But those movies were casted so perfectly. Again, so quote worthy, but Forgetting Sarah Marshall is so iconic. I don't know.
It's
And it's
tough.
something, yeah, it's hard. But I'm going to have to go with you on it, even though I love Knocked Up so much.
Yeah, Knocked Up is so good. There's so many funny things to remember from that too. Like when they go clubbing and there's the older gal and the pregnant gal and they're like, what did he say? Oh yeah, like the bouncers like honestly,
like,
I can't let you in, but I would fucking
I would
tap
tear
that.
that shit up. Yeah, she's like, am
Is
I
it weird that
hot?
I'm here? And that's going viral too right now. Is it weird that I'm
Yeah.
here? Am I too old
Yeah.
to be here? I feel like that at my age right now all the time.
And then remember everyone used to say like, just take the weight you have right now and then minus.
That was Kristen Wiig.
Yes. Yes. It's so good. But I mean, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
What else can you say? Like, we really haven't elaborated much. It's just like,
no, because Jason Segel in it is so fucking good. He's like one of my favorite people of all time. I think he added like a piece of like vulnerabilityness to it, but Seth Rogen kind of did in Knocked Up too, so it gave you that.
Mhm.
But I don't know, Jason Segel is just one of a kind in that movie. He just did such a great job.
I agree.
And Kristen Bell and Mila Kunis, stop. Like,
yes,
yeah, we see
it was
why
stacked.
one. Yeah,
it was stacked with the funniest celebrities at the time. Whereas I feel like Knocked Up, all of those celebrities, besides Katherine Heigl, they're all like kind of up and coming. Like that launched their careers a little bit.
so true. That was the first major like Apatow film.
To start with.
Have you ever watched like Freaks and Geeks?
Yes. Yeah.
So it was almost like the first time that cast had been together.
I think you actually got me to watch Freaks and Geeks a while back. And did you know that Zooey Deschanel was supposed to be was it Lindsay? Was that the main character's name? Yeah. Yeah. It was because something, I think it was like conflicts with scheduling, but she was like the chosen one and then it didn't work out and it ended up being exactly how it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
I think.
Linda Cardinelli. She's great. And she was in Grandma's Boy, right? Yeah.
Yep, she was.
Love her. But yeah, Zooey Deschanel, she's great in her quirky little things and stuff, but
yes,
she
that
kind
wasn't
of
the tone.
This isn't really her fault either, but back in the 2000s, there was a lot of movies that were like do you know what the manic pixie manic dream girl situation is? Like she was so typecast as that in all these movies back then, and it was like not necessarily her fault, I don't think, but that stereotype just drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Look it up if you don't know what it is.
We can talk about it. Don't watch New Girl. We get it.
Yeah, we can talk about that at another episode of different movie types, but not a comedy.
I like it. Anyways, well, we had a strong, well, not super strong, but Roddy Tees was against us on this one.
Both of these are really loved though on Rotten Tomatoes. Knocked Up was 90%, which is like very, very high. And Forgetting Sarah Marshall was 84%. So both great. Kind of shows why they were hard to decide against. Up next, we have another battle. Role models versus Waiting. These are two golden movies as well.
So LARPing versus penis on a plate jokes. Great. Let's do this. Actually, I recently watched Role Models when I was in Arizona, and watching my parents view it for the first time and laughing their asses off reminded me of what a fucking good movie it is. It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's one of my, I keep saying this, but it's literally one of my top 10 favorite movies. Like Role Models is right there with Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Like I love that.
We got our Polly in it. Our Polly R coming in hot. We got Stifler from American Pie in it. What's his name?
He's so fucking funny. Like
I'll always know
the redhead guy who like is the campfire singer. Like the Jesus guy is so freaking hilarious. Like Snipe, like he says this joke. Do you remember the joke? Like, knock knock, who's there? Mike Snifferpippin.
Yeah.
Mike Snifferpippin, you. God, hurry up. It's getting cold in here.
Yes, he's so lame and I love it. And then the camp counselor, gosh, what's her
Jane
name
Lynch.
again? Yes. And she has like the hot dog, like what are those like pigs in a blanket things that she keeps pushing the hot dog through and being like, look at this.
Oh, the kids are cast perfectly.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yes.
McLovin. I think it's Christopher Mintz-Plasse. I don't know how to say his last name, but it's that. And
he's
then,
McLovin. Yeah. Just like Stifler is Stifler. He's McLovin.
yeah. God. And then the kid, he's like, fuck you, Miss Daisy. So funny.
Yes. He's always cussing and freaking out. It's so funny. And it taught me what a whispering eye is. I think about that way too often to this day.
Oh, it's so good. I feel like that movie is very underrated.
It is. I feel like Waiting was very well liked. Everyone talked about it and quoted it quite a bit, but I was never completely on board with it.
I was. I think it's so funny, but I am not a huge Ryan Reynolds fan, and I think he just has a really particular like way he gives his lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like this cool guy, sassy. Like he's the same in every fucking movie, and it annoys the hell out of me.
And you don't want to like it.
Even
like
Deadpool,
it's not very
like the same
likable.
person, right? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you know where I'm going with this one. But Waiting has so many really, really funny things too, especially if you've worked in the restaurant industry. I know everybody who has talks about that. It's so good. It is a good movie.
The brain thing.
Like, is that where you bend over and you?
Yeah.
I did
like what I remember the most about it.
I did no prep for this, by the way. Like everything I say, obviously, as you can tell, it sucks because I am just kind of talking about it as I go. But
this is raw emotion.
I forget.
People.
So when you bring these up, it's funny because I completely forget.
Agree. Well, we go with role models, and so does Roddy Tease at a whopping 77%, and Waiting only got 29%. So
yeah, which I think is too low, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we're kind of trying to hurry up here if you can't tell. Next up, these are good. This is like in a different category in itself.
Mm-hmm.
We're going with indie icons.
Yes, we have Napoleon Dynamite versus Juno.
This one's really hard for me. I don't have a decision, to be honest. I think I have mine, but it's really tough to make. I
do too, but it's hard to make because I think so. Napoleon Dynamite was I saw it. I loved it. It was funny. I had a keychain that said, "Give me your tots." Like it was great in the moment. Whereas like Juno was a little ahead of its time. And now I enjoy watching that back more. But God, in the moment that Napoleon Dynamite came out, I was all in. It took over junior high. I believe it came out when we were in junior high, and I remember that. I think I got maybe it on DVD.
I think it came out in high school because I watched it on a movie, or I watched it on a DVD player on a plane going to Florida. But I was obsessed. Me and my friend Amanda McDonald were obsessed with Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, Jesus.
And then Juno, I remember going to see that in the theaters, probably in 2008, I would say. And dude, Jason Bateman's in that movie. How crazy is that? Like that was like one of his first times personally I recognized him like in a movie.
So Maddie, we're like both kind of right because it was June 11th, 2004. So it was the summer after 8th grade going into 9th grade, and Maggie's birthday is in August. So it all lines up.
Yep.
So, yes, iconic. Yeah.
I have to go with Napoleon Dynamite though, because I think you are too. I thought you were going to go the opposite way.
No, I think I
think some of the quirkiness of Juno was a little bit annoying to me. Where like Napoleon Dynamite was not trying to be cool. It wasn't trying to be anything it's not. Where like the really quirky people, like the Manic Pixie Dream Girl thing, really held on to that Juno thing. And I was into it, but I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. I just like lie so hard in my nostalgic, like in the past. And so it's Napoleon Dynamite for me because it made some core memories.
Agreed. Still can quote the whole fucking movie.
What does the like the self-defense instructor say? Something about a roundhouse kick to the face. Do you want to get a roundhouse kick in the face while wearing these bad boys?
Oh my god. And just like the whole like Kip, is it Kip?
Yeah.
Kip?
Oh yes, the brother. And he's like, come at me and see what happens.
Yeah. You sit around and eat fucking all the chips, Kip. Uncle Rico.
Yes, Uncle Rico.
Do you know who Uncle Rico is in the most latest shows out?
I think I do, but remind me.
In White Lotus, there's Greg.
Yes.
He is him.
Yes. I saw it, but I couldn't remember. I remember being like, whoa, but I couldn't remember the exact details.
Yeah,
that is
it's
wild.
like John Grease or something, Gries. And he was Uncle Rico, and he was a producer as well. So, but yeah, he was in White Lotus in the past couple seasons. So when I found that out, and you can't recognize him by just seeing it. I don't know how I heard about it, but I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Wow. All these fun facts, you guys.
So Roddy Tease disagrees with us here. Napoleon Dynamite had 72%, and Juno being ahead of its time did have the 93%, which, you know, overall probably is like probably a better movie, but in my lifetime and my lifestyle, Nappy D.
Yes. I agree.
Napoleon.
I agree. All right, closing this out with Buddy Quest Chaos.
Oh, God.
This is another good one. We have Dude, Where's My Car versus Harold and Kumar.
I think we're both going to pick the same one for all of the right reasons. If I'm wrong.
I don't know. Are we?
I think, yeah. So one was iconic. Dude, Where's My Car is so iconic because, is it Sean William Scott again? Wait.
It was Ashton Kutcher.
And Sean William Scott. Dude. And Sean William Scott. Yeah, like Stifler.
Okay.
And I remember.
Yeah, I only know him as Stifler. Thank you for clarifying.
I don't even remember, or the guy from Role Models. I don't even remember the movie barely, but I remember the commercials or the previews of them looking at each other's backs with the tattoos, and then it was more iconic in that way. It was
such a dumb bro movie, but it was so funny. I always think of the drive-through scene, and then that's all she keeps saying over and over again to them. And then he's like, and then we're done. You don't remember that part?
It's pretty bad. No. That was the year 2000, by the way. Like, that was... It's basically... Both of these are, like, two pothead guy movies, too. Like, they wake up after a night of partying, can't remember where they parked their car, which, like, relatable.
Yes. Very relatable.
And then you have Harold and Kumar, which is strangely critically acclaimed for a Stoner Quest movie.
It did make me crave White Castle so much, and I had never had White Castle, and then I finally found it in the frozen section at Hy-Vee randomly one time. Of course I got it. I tried it and I convinced myself that it was so good just because of the movie. In reality, I think we all know that White Castle ain't it.
Is so trash. There's one located super close to my mom's house in the Chicago suburbs, and that is like her and her husband's favorite thing to get. And when my husband and I go to Chicago, sometimes in the past, like Kurt and Joey have gone off together to like go get White Castle together and bring it back.
I do want to try it fresh. I'll try it quote unquote fresh.
Like, I'm not too good for it. It's just really bad. Like, I'm actually am too good for White Castle. It's really bad, dude. It's bad.
Yes. But the movie's not really bad.
No.
I'm gonna have to go with that as my answer, actually.
Same. And you know what? I didn't watch it really when it was popular and when it was out. It was something I saw later, and I watched it, and I was like, that was actually like I know that was actually like a film. Like that was great. Like
Yeah.
that's the guy from, oh my God, what's his name? Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
Neil Patrick Harris.
yes. There you go.
Like he's in it. It was
Yeah.
cute. It was good.
Like they put effort into that movie, and there's more than one, right?
I don't know. I just have seen the one.
I'm pretty sure there is Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. There's Harold and Kumar escape the
Guantanamo Bay. That one.
yeah.
Shut up.
And then there's
No, there's a third.
Harold and Kumar Christmas, a very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Okay. Well, I
So
barely seen the first one, and I think that's
to
about
have
all
three
they're
of them.
gonna
It
get.
has to be Dees, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, okay, that is our end of our little battle scene situation.
Wait, did you say what Rotten Tease said? Rowdy Tease?
Oh no, you can.
So Rowdy Tease heavily agrees with us. Dude, Where's My Car got 16%, and Harold and Kumar got 75%. That's pretty high.
Damn.
Only
Grandma's Boy. See, this is why Grandma's Boy was wrong. They gave Grandma's Boy 15%. They rated that lower than Dude, Where's My Car, which is absolutely not cool.
Yeah. I don't think that's fair.
We need to start a petition. Because, like, I don't even, like, that's just so unfair.
Rat bastard.
Anyways, okay, do you have any last minute movies that you have to throw out there? We just don't have enough time to go through millions and millions of movies. There are so many that we missed. We're so aware of that. But do you have any that deserve an honorable, like, that deserve a mention?
I have to give a special shout out to Scary Movie series. Scary Movie is one of my most quoted movies. I distinctly remember going to the Kennedy Mall theaters on opening night, and Maggie and I would rotate that every sleepover with Austin Powers Goldmember. Like at every sleepover.
I've
it
never
was one
seen
or the other or both.
I've never seen any Austin Powers, not even once.
Oh my gosh! Well, we only did the Goldmember one a lot. Beyonce's in that.
Oh, she's Foxy Cleopatra, and she's a whole lot of woman. I remember the commercial.
Exactly. See, you already know. But yeah, the quotes like, yes, the chair. I could go on, and I'm just gonna list these without any, because they don't need any explanation. The Hot Chick, White Chicks, Jay and Silent Bob,
White Chicks.
Talladega.
White Chicks, like my favorite 2000 movie, like of all time. Like,
if you didn't scream Vanessa Carlton at least once, were you even alive?
Harry Crews really killed it in that one.
Yes. Jay and Silent Bob, $15. Little man, put that shit in my hand. And Talladega Nights.
We almost watched Talladega Nights last night, when I was kind of looking over some movies for this, but I haven't watched it enough. But I think it's a very quotable movie as well.
Very quotable. Very
I might watch
quotable.
It tonight. No, I'm not. I'm watching the Bears-Vikings game. Like we
we have plans, Maddie. Not together, but we have plans separately.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything you got to shout out before we move on?
Like literally, I didn't even put this on there because when I bring this movie up, people think I'm crazy. But this is like the one I know the most. Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch that with Owen Wilson and your favorite guy, Ben Stiller? That's like,
I saw it in theaters with my boyfriend Ted Pillard at the time.
Oh my God. I love that movie. It is so funny. It's so good. So underrated, by the way. And
yeah,
one movie that people brought up that I really need to watch again. I tried watching this movie and I had to turn it off because I didn't understand what was going on. I need to see Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
I didn't understand it.
Again, I'm not a Ben Stiller girly, and I never understood it either.
And then my other one was a weird little movie called Accepted. I don't know if you remember that.
I do, with Justin Long.
Jonah Hill, Blake Lively.
Blake Lively, yeah.
Loved that little movie. I would call it a little movie because it was just kind of like not a big deal.
It was a little movie. Yes.
It was really good. And I think about that movie sometimes. So
we had like 3 this or that movies we had to X outs. So we know we didn't hit all of them, guys, but we tried.
We tried to do the people-pleasing ones that most people have seen.
Yes.
We tried to hit different like areas a little bit.
Because I was really excited to talk about Tom Green too, because he was such a fucking weirdo and I loved it.
Dude,
like, I want to be inside of that man's head.
I think he's low-key brilliant. Yeah.
Oh my God. Backwards man or the backwards man. I can go back as fast as you can.
Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like
some sausage? We all do the hand motions.
People will sing, Maddie, would you like some sausages? Maddie, would you like some sausages?
I love that. So, I love it.
I didn't recall the movie.
Had all of his songs on the side, like my bum is on a rail. Bum is on a rail. Look at me. My bum is on the rail.
He has a new documentary out. You should check it out.
I should
watch it. I'm a fan. It's good. Kurt had me watch it with him, and it was really, really good. But yeah. Sorry for the lack of Tom Green content that was needed. Yeah. So if you feel like we're missing anything, tell us. I dare you.
Yeah, but we know it, so we'll be like, whatever. Okay, we're moving on to this really fun game we're gonna play.
So convincing.
So super, super fun, guys. We're about to have a little fun game time.
Maddie and Lex here. We're gonna have so much fun. Just hold your panties on.
Yes. We're about to blast the roof off this joint with this very fun game.
Stop. I'm dead.
We are going to say quotes from hopefully well-known 2000s comedies movies, and the other person has to guess what it is. I feel like I'm going to do terrible. I made mine easier because I wanted you to
We're probably in the same movies.
Okay.
The same ones.
We'll see. Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Cindy, the TV's leaking.
I don't know. Do you have a second one?
For the same movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy, the TV's leaking.
What does she say? Cindy, this bitch is getting water all over my floor. It's Scary Movie 3 when the ring girl's coming out of the TV.
Oh, okay. That's like the very beginning part, right?
Ooh, I should have done the one where she's eating popcorn and she says, Cindy, another little white girl fell down the well.
I have probably seen that like once though.
Oh my gosh, Maddie.
I know.
Well, next time
it is Halloween season, so
yes. Next time we have a sleepover, let's watch it together.
I was obsessed with the actual ring.
Yeah, me too. I was too. I think that's why I liked 3 stands out above all the rest to me.
Yeah.
So, all right, your turn.
I put 2 for each movie just in case you don't get it from the first one. Okay. You sound like you're from London.
Oh my God. I know it. And it's Russell Crowe, right? Or is
Russell Brand, you're thinking?
Oh, Russell Brand. Yeah. Okay,
but
Russell
Paul Rudd
Brand
says it.
But Paul Rudd says it. Is it Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
It is, okay. Yeah. And the other one I had was, I was going to listen to your CD, but then I just went on living my life when Jonah Hill gives him the CD to listen to.
Yes. I always forget Jonah Hill's in that movie. He's the server.
Mm-hmm. And there's a meme now of him going like, ah.
Okay, next. Kelly Clarkson.
Just Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a backup one from the same movie. Let's get some fucking French toast.
Oh, what is that from? It's a girl who's really drunk, and you told me about this. It's Leslie Mann.
Yes.
Leslie Mann.
You're so close.
Let's get some French. Driving Crazy.
Yes.
4-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes, good job. So he yells Kelly Clarkson when he's getting his chest waxed.
Now that you say that.
And so, yeah, I thought that would be easy, but I had a backup just in case. And I know I always used to say, let's get some fucking French toast. So I knew you'd get it.
That was good. That was good. And both were needed. So thank you. Because
yes, of course.
I thought of Kelly Clarkson, someone screaming it in my head, but I couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to have a BF.
Do you have a backup?
I do.
Okay.
Perhaps a salad for the lady? Perhaps not.
White chicks. I thought white chicks when you said the BF,
A
but since
bitch
it wasn't
fit.
on the list, I was like, I don't think she'd pick that on her own, but you
Oh, White
did.
Chicks is one of my
You're
favorite
my
movies of all
girl.
time. Kurt like
Okay.
calls it my movie. Like
Oh my
I
gosh.
love it.
Maggie and I loved that shit too.
I still
Perhaps
will
not.
watch it when it's on television, like all the time.
Maggie and I were just quoting that the other night because she's pregnant, very pregnant, due in October. And we went to get a drink and she's like, I kind of want a glass of red wine, but I just like hate how people judge you a little bit. Like they're always a little judgy. Like that's totally allowed. But when you're in public, you know, people
Yeah,
are
you probably feel
drinking.
like weird about
And
it.
she's like, we're going to go up to the bartender and he's going to be like, in a water for the lady. And I'm going to say, perhaps not. It's perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
so good.
last one. And this might be kind of hard. You said you didn't. Do you know what it is, though?
No, you haven't
like
said anything.
Would you like a smoke and a pancake? Flapjack and a cigarette? Cigar and a waffle? Pipe and a crepe? Bong and a blitz?
Whoa,
There's no pleasing you.
What is
You
it?
said you haven't seen it, so I thought you'd get it. Anyone that's seen it even once would remember. It's Austin Powers Gold Member.
Yeah, no. You knew
You
that
probably
one
heard
back
people
in
say
fucking
it
fourth,
before.
though, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty.
That sounds like some Ben Stiller shit.
Merman.
Is it Zoolander?
It is. And the next one that I had for it is, what is this? A center for ants?
Oh, I would have known that one for sure. For sure.
So funny.
Oh, okay. We're getting there, guys. Here we are, nearing the end. But first, let's talk soundtrack check.
We actually have like a really long time left.
I hope you guys are ready for some more fun stuff. We're continuing to blast the roof off this joint with our next segment, soundtrack check. Which movie soundtracks defined this era? I bet we both have the same.
I know we do. So I have like two things. I'll start with one because I don't think that you have this one. I learned about one of my favorite bands, Vampire Weekend, from Step Brothers, because they sang the beginning. Like, they didn't sing, they played the beginning, the A-Punk song. So I've learned so many great things from movies back in the day because shit wasn't as easily accessible as it was. So you had to learn about your music and different things. So there's that one. And then there was another one. I'll let you kind of go off on it because I'm assuming you're going to talk about the Juno soundtrack a little bit.
I sure fucking was.
We have not talked about this. We just both knew like that.
Yeah, we both knew. Because like, especially when that came out, that was totally like our genre kind of at that point. So we have Moldy Peaches. Didn't they also sing Fuck the Pain Away?
No, that was just Peaches.
Oh. The way I actually confused them because these songs are entirely different. This is anyone else but you. I don't think.
And Kimya Dawson was a singer in that band, and she sang a lot of songs too. And you know, actually, Megan Torrance in high school. Shout out to Megan Torrance, and she loved this movie and that band. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Megan, but for some reason, my memory of you is loving.
I feel
this band in this movie.
I think so too.
And it was good. And this like was iconic during this time. And our friend Kelly really loved this band at the same time too, which is I feel like how we kind of knew it, correct?
Yeah, definitely. And then there was If I Were a Flower Growing Wild and Free, all I wanted to be my sweet honeybee.
There's a song like Tire Swing. Like, this was cool. And it kind of was a renaissance of bringing some like folksy indie shit into the scene. So it was cool.
Hell yeah.
And then one other one I have is I only know the song Love Gun and Beth by Kiss from, do you know what movie?
Role models?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I know
Wow.
them.
It was so educational. Role
Beth.
models was. I learned about LARPing, Kiss, and Whispering Eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's all you need to know. I like to stay up all night. I like to stay up all night and part of every day.
He's talking about his dick being the gun. His dick's the gun, Ronnie.
It's so good.
So funny.
Beth, you hear me calling?
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
We're going to do Petty or Valid Movies Edition. We had listeners send in their petty or valid, unsolicited opinions, somewhat unpopular opinions of movies during this time period. So I'm going to bring up one. Sean O. I don't like to use last names, but you know who you are. Sean O said, Will Ferrell's comedy didn't age well. What do you think about this?
Depends. I watch it and I still think it's funny. To me, like, he's the king of, like, he's like a daddy joke legend. I don't know. I think maybe some of the jokes, like we mentioned, are a little appropriate, but people our age, I think, still find it funny. The younger generation, probably not. So I want to know, how old are you, Sean?
He's our age.
Oh, then I don't know. I think I have to disagree.
I'm 50-50. I think like his like man-childy, like he acts so young, right? Like he's always gonna act like a man-child. I don't think it flies as well in today's comedy trends. Because think about it. He did like Step Brothers, literally Brennan, Anchorman. I said man, so Anchorman, Elf, and Elf. Like his over-the-top absurdity is kind of what made this era. But I feel like today's I think in a way it's correct, like where humor today is a little bit more self-aware and a little more like deadpan-y. So it's not as physical and over the top. So I get it, but I still fuck with Will Ferrell, but I know a lot of people who don't. So
yeah, I get it too. I think I just watch all those movies through the lens as if I'm still like in high school watching that movie for the first time. So maybe that's where I have a different view of it. But
yeah, I also think there's a genius. I get it. I also think there's a genius to him being able to act so young and dumb. Like there's an awareness to that to connect like with a child like mine that I think he like other people can't do it. It's great.
I like it. Okay, Maddie, we're gonna put you head to head with one of our listeners. Nick C said Anchorman is trash.
Nick C, I agree. I agree with you. And then we also had somebody else say that Anchorman is the best. So I agree. Anchorman's trash. It's really like a quote. It's a quote after quote movie instead of actually being like a good movie. And did we just think it was funny because people just repeated everything all the time? Like, I love them. Like, I don't know. It was,
yeah.
It just wasn't that funny to me, but.
It pissed me off when the dog got kicked off the bridge because I know it was really fake.
Baxter.
But it still made me sad. Baxter?
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yes. I was going to say, you're just hyping that movie up earlier, and now you're like, agreed. Straight trash. Not even funny.
What do you think? Do you agree with me and Nixie?
I mean, like, yeah, I think it got hyped up. I think it's funny, but yeah. I think it got hyped up beyond belief by the dumb bro culture. And again, I think we have our own girl movies that we do that with too. So it's fine. But yeah, not a huge fan.
Same.
Okay, we got Brooke R. And she actually brought up one of the movies that we had to cut because we ran out of time. So I'm so glad you brought this up because she brought up She's the Man. And she thinks that it is great. And to that, I say, agreed. All hail Amanda Bynes. I'm hoping for a comeback.
I agree. This is Amanda Bynes in her prime. Also, did you know that this is a Shakespeare adaptation of his play, The Twelfth Night?
I did not.
I think a lot of people forget about that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it just
cool.
shows you that his tales are timeless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. It holds. It's goofy. It wasn't trying to be cool. It wasn't trying to be whatever. They knew that it was over the top and funny. And I love that movie. It's a comfort movie.
Same. Scary Movie was the last good parody film ever made. Probably right. And I do have good news. Scary Movie 6 comes out in 2026. So
Oh God. What do you think
it's
about
still
like
happening.
do you think that they just ran that genre into the ground with like Not Another Teen Movie? That one was kind of funny. But then
It
like
was kind of funny.
the Epic movie, the Date movie, those were so bad. We loved Date movie, but we knew how bad it was even then.
I also think that for a little bit there, we were in a lull with scary movies to make fun of. And now we have a bank of them just coming out nonstop recently. So it's such a good time to bring the 6th movie of scary movies next year. They're going to have so much content to work with. And I'm super, super pumped. Going to the midnight showing.
They don't do those anymore, I don't think. Do they?
No, it's like a 10 p.m. showing.
That's what we're missing out on these days. But anyways.
Napoleon Dynamite would flop if it came out today. I don't disagree.
I agree. I don't know if Gen Z would understand like that deadpan, but maybe they call it boring. I don't know, but also like then I look back at the other side. There's so many things that are similar on TikTok and stuff that are like, or I Think You Should Leave is a really popular show that we love. Like it's kind of similar goofy comedy. I can't make a decision on this.
I think our generation would keep it alive, but the younger people, it would be hit or miss.
The last one we have is Juno's quirky for the sake of being quirky. I think we talked about this a little bit when we were just talking about Juno.
Yeah, I'd rather bring up Borat as genius because we didn't get a chance. That got axed from the list. And
yeah,
I do have to, I think Borat is just like, it was the first of its kind when it came out. Like, we didn't know what hit us.
I didn't comprehend it at all.
No, it was, because it was so different. It took me so long to realize this is a mockumentary. I was like, is this real?
But it was real.
I know, but he was like acting, but really doing these things. It took me so long to figure that out. And I mean, again, the amount of quotes that came from that, you will never get this.
Actually, when we went to Europe for the first time, we went and we met this guy on a boat in Portugal, and he kept saying, very nice, very nice. And me, Corey, Brandy, and my husband are like, oh my God, they actually say this.
That's so funny.
Because he really did.
He kept saying something about sexy time too.
Yes, it was, I barely remember it, but I remember later on thinking it was like genius. I mean, like, what was I?
Yes.
I didn't comprehend this, and it is, I believe it is genius.
We were a little young for it at the time, but damn. Yeah. First of its kind.
All right. Brilliant. We're going to end this really quickly here. You can only keep one 2000s comedy forever. What is it?
Okay. If I could only keep one 2000s comedy forever, it is Scary Movie 3. It's endlessly quotable. It's honestly what shaped my entire middle school personality, I think. So sorry, not sorry. It's Scary Movie 3.
I'm going to have to go with Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's my favorite movie of all time. Like one of my top 2 movies of all time. So that's, need I say less?
Yeah. Well, I love it. And if we butchered your favorite, don't add us because actually, or do. There she is, guys. Follow us at Wait You're Mad on Instagram and TikTok and follow for new episodes every Friday on Spotify and Apple and basically every platform out there because we have our shit together.
Tell us if this episode rocked or sucked. Promise we don't care. We want to know.
We would love to know.
All right. Well, on that note, what does Ron Burgundy say?
Oh, fuck you, San Diego. Bye.